Let's party. All right, all right. Jumping on in. Hello. Just posted that I am live. I'm going to try my best to remember to zoom in on things so that you all can see them. Chat is disabled for the live stream. What a disaster. Oh no. We'll go with a simpler layout then. That's great. I might even shrink myself down here a touch. Too much monitor. Not enough time. Okay, so let's do some coding. It is Sunday afternoon. I am at home alone, which means I can do what I want, which really just means that I have so many things to do that this is a way to help me stop from procrastinating. So I've got a little timer set. We're going to rock through at least 45 minutes of getting things done. And I'm going to start with this little PR wherein I added something that I forgot last week. I was missing this from this post. It is now added as an excerpt. And excerpt. Do I need to pronounce the T? Who knows? All right. We're merging that bad boy in there. I did a cheeky thing on this stream too, that if you want to chat, you got to subscribe. Maybe that's a swing and a miss move, but that's what I'm trying at least. Okay, there's a boatload of PRs here. This one I have been working on moving over to Next.15. Probably working this a little bit, but one of the things I also want to get into is some little bug fixes. So maybe I'll make myself a little task for this. This one is closed. Ignore. This will stop crawlers from possibly indexing nonsense chunk files that may only be extant for a short amount of time. See, I believe I did this recently. Source app robots, and here copy permalink. Closed. Okay. Add honeypot to honeypot. Field 2 newsletter. Sign up. Here's the problem I've been having recently is that people are signing up for my newsletter with a script with garbage accounts. So I get honestly not a ton, but like 2 or 3 people subscribing through this newsletter form that have shut this off. That have, gosh, how do I do this? Let's see. Disable for this site. Ugh. Autofill. Turn off. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna make ourselves a little honeypot field for this thing. So let's do that. Honeypot field for newsletter sign up. We're gonna start with exactly that. So we'll go into cursor, which I've been using for coding. We will zoom and enhance a bit here. This is the branch I was just showing you. We're gonna make a branch for honeypot. But Mike, you might say, you're live streaming the addition of security to your website. That is true. Maybe not a best practice, but look, if I start to experience even deeper problems, I will do stuff off stream as needed. But for now, this actually seems like a reasonable approach. So we're going to do, from a fresh branch, we'll do pnpm dev, which will launch my site locally. You can see I'm running Next.15, fancy. I'm still using the pages router because that's where I'm at in life. I like the pages router actually. And I want to work on this little bit of interface here, this guy, which I believe is called newsletter, actually subscription form. Okay, a couple of things I'm seeing here. One, I don't think this is used. This file is no longer used. It can be removed. Delete, move to trash. That's our first commit. Sure. Remove unused. And maint update next. Great. Okay. Love it. So on this page, there will be some inputs, and we have first name, last name. We even have a last name with a display of none. That's kind of fun. I guess I could add that as optional. Since oh, look at that. It even has a honeypot ref. Okay. Maybe I've done this already. Get honeypotted nerd. I've been here before. Okay. That's funny. Get honeypotted nerd. So huh. I wonder how I'm getting submissions then. Maybe it's not fully automated, or maybe it is automated enough to only use the visible fields, which is smart. Why would you write a script that fills in uninvisible fields? Let's go to last name. Is it called surname? My worry here actually kind of is that I'm going to put something here that will have people filling this in automatically, unintentionally. And then we'll have all kinds of problems where I won't be getting subscribers because I will have missing honeypotted myself effectively. I don't want that. So how do I get away from that? It's kind of funny that I've done this before. I don't know the answer there. We might let this guy be for now. Because I think that autocomplete let's do some research. This is cool. You can do a shipping street address. That's fun. Right, so let's simulate here. We have style display none. We'll put on last name. I'm gonna mimic the thing here. Okay. There we go, and if I will it have filled that out? Oh man, it refreshes. That's annoying. Let's do an inspect and see what I actually filled out here. Last name. Given name. Let's do last name dot value. Add to music as a spoken track. What does that mean? That's crazy. Guess I could do some testing with this. It's a funny thing, right? Because helpful to have my have this stuff working. Hey, let's put that there. There we go. Got a notification here. Nice. Helpful to have that working, but also not the end of the world. I'm getting very few problems through there right now comparatively, and I don't want to break everything else. All right, let's let it be for now. Man, this Stream Tunes album sucks. Whoever decided that trap music was nice to listen to for this kind of thing is not my fave. Let's see. Oh my god. Here we go. Ooh, this looks like it might be 8-bit-ish. Ugh. Stop. Relax, man. I got hard feelings about music, but it doesn't have to be this bad. What I'm really looking for is just something that's a little laid back and not full of freaking relentless percussion. Maybe we'll do without. One more try before I give up. Let's try this one. Immediately hate it. Bye. Okay, cool. Let's pass the buck, whatever the term is here that I want, on adding an additional honeypot here for now. I think we'll call this good enough. Hopefully I'm zoomed in good enough so that you can see this. And what I really wanted to do on stream today was just work on some content creation stuff live to kind of show what the process is for me adding something. Really, there's a whole bunch of steps that I do every week when I write a newsletter that I don't ever show. But I think it might be interesting for people to see. So why don't we do that? Okay. Oof. Here we go again. Oh, hey, there's something I want to change. That should be blue sky nowadays. Find me on Mastodon. It's probably on the index. Nope. Index. Ooh, hey, there's a frickin' typo there too. Did you see that? I saw that. Irreverent, irreverent, nemict. Mike, that's a dumb typo. No, 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 no. That's where I'm at on threads. Find me on blue sky. Oh, and I'm not writing markdown here. You can find me on. I don't think I need to say that. Find me on blue sky. Threads. Yeah, Mastodon links are challenging. Ooh, what do we got there? Okay. We need a space here. Find me on blue sky, threads, or Mastodon. We don't need an or here. Blue sky, threads, or Mastodon. And I don't think it's interesting to link to my GitHub here any longer. Okay. And let's swap these paragraphs. good enough? Don't necessarily reflect the views or opinions. Huh. Okay. Sweet. About time I refreshed that. These are probably not necessary down here. Founder and product builder. Things I post here are my own. Okay, let's put this into its own tiny little paragraph. And it doesn't need an M0. Why are we doing that? Words I post here are my own. My own thoughts and don't necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Craftwork or you or anyone else. Yeah, great. Cheeky enough. Kind of like the way that lines up. It won't on all screen sizes. It'll get a little funky. Ooh, interesting. One day I might throw this in a little, like, maybe in the side column or something like that. That could be fun. For now, it's good enough. We'll give that a little feet update header, home page header bio. Okay. Let's keep on rocking here. So I had a post in progress, a couple of posts in progress, but this one, article on creativity is a form of resistance that I've slowly been writing, in which you can interpret as quite a bit of anger, which I'm trying to find a healthy way to deal with here. All right, let's get into some content creation stuff. So, my whole site is built on top of Markdown. It's really very unfancy the way I do this, but I tend to write things like this. So, what I tend to do is in my editor, I'll put on word wrap because I'm writing in Markdown. Sometimes I'll do centered layout, and sometimes I'll do Zen mode. And then I've got this nice little place to just be writing and to put stuff out into the world. And I want to talk about a few things with this post. So this is one, send beautiful emails with Resend, React Email, and Next.js. It's kind of been rattling around in the back of my brain for a minute here. It's something that I do on my site. And in fact, if I go to my Figma, you can see under brand assets here that I have some nice email designs somewhere. Here we go, email template. So this is what emails for me look like. This is the transactional email that I send, which lets people know that they've subscribed for our newsletter. This is kind of what they get. I have some comments on here even, which will give some background here. And I think I'm going to highlight how I send this transactional email, because that's a nice, nice solid, like, contained post. So, yeah, I publish a weekly newsletter to called Tiny Improvements to focused audience of startup founders, product builders, and indie hackers. I generally speaking, less words is always good. My newsletter covers one tiny topic a week, and I've been and all posts, all and is syndicated to my website as is and I use Markdown posts when I newsletter subscribers about I recently migrated. Send my wow, that was a big on the blank. Pretty happy with since moving. They have proven they have traditional content creators. As such, they don't serve developers like me. However, I am a developer. It is service. Make sure that's the right URL. Email. Yep. Redirect email. Plain file. Each newsletter can be found in the source code for my site. 1200 by 630 pixel cover image. In Figma. Authoring workflow. Write my newsletter in Markdown. This makes it easy to write without distraction and keeps my writing process focused on what I should be saying rather than how it looks. Each newsletter can be found in the source code for my site as a single MDX file with a small amount of front matter. For every article on my site, I create a 1200 by 630 pixel cover image in Figma. This is the image you'll see on social media sites when a link to my article is shared. Any other images included in the body of a post are created in the same way and are generally the same size. Images are hosted on Cloudinary and Cloudinary. Images are optimized for size using Squoosh. And then I use, the included images, upload them to Cloudinary as P files. Each newsletter. Source code for my site. Every cool. You Squoosh to compress and optimize any included images and upload them to Cloudinary's WebP files. When I'm done, when I'm ready for a post to write in Markdown. It's linked to Daring Fireball here. This makes it easy to write without distraction. Create a file for path of the. I need to say that for every article. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's take a look at this. I keep checking Blue Sky to see if anyone's replying to my posts, which maybe is a little full of myself, but I ain't mad about it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need a date on this puppy. Whoop. What am I missing here? Oh, that's my actual live site. I'm missing looking at the right page. Whoa, I did something wrong here. The preview for my messed up. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. You've been getting a sub optimal view of my screen for God knows how long. That's super cool. Hold up. Let's try something here real quick. We're going to go back to me. Hello. Back to this. And we'll see if. And OBS is having a heart attack here, huh? Oof. Oof. Having a bad time. Bear with me. Sorry, friends. I promise this is my first time. Oh my god. How long was this like this? How did I do that? I'm not mad. I'm impressed. Okay. Wow. I really balled that up, huh? Okay. I think we're there. All right. So deeply sorry about that experience to you and yours. Okay, this post is missing a. I think this should be path. Let's see. We'll go to any other one. Path, yes, okay. Great. Okay, the big idea. I actually think this will not be this. I'm going to start with a post about literally how I post. And I should do a different tutorial on moving to resend. Yeah, okay. My writing process. let's see. I want this. Actually, these don't really have a big idea. Some background. Probably closer to 2017. My God. We're going to cast that off to notes. There we go. Okay. Why workflow matters. Your time and time again. Here's showing your expertise and say this. All right. So that's a post. That is like pretty self-contained. We can do a couple of things here. So I need to create a cover image for this. Writing workflow, how I publish content. Put in some screenshots here of this whole process. Let's go over to Figma and make ourselves a cover for this thing. So I think this is going to end up being a series based on this. I'm going to write a thing on how I share shit. I'm going to write a thing on how and where I publish and cross post. And I'm going to write something on my process for capturing ideas and how that all works. But we're kind of starting in the middle, which is funny, but that's what fell out of the old fingertips today, and that's what we ended up getting. So, we'll call this my oh my god, my content creation colon how I publish my workflow for publishing new articles. There we go. All right. We're going to clean up this guy. I've been doing this kind of thing lately, which I really like. We make kind of a sort of this early kind of guy. Actually, we'll do it this way. Here's how I do it. We'll stretch that out, stretch that way out, and then rotate this thing about -15. There we go. Content creation. Yep. And we're going to bring that guy over there. My workflow for publishing new articles. Love it. Okay. And then we'll get into this here. Oop. Okay, I see. Oop, where'd it go? We're going to do it this early kind of thing. The nice thing about vectors is it's all make-believe, you know? This stuff is free. I can poke around with it until it looks a way that I'm sort of happy with. We might even make this one radial. Put the center of the dot there. Something like that. And maybe we'll skinny this up a little bit. Zoop, zoop. Okay, just like that. Great. Okay. Content creation, my workflow for publishing new articles. Now, I like to emphasize something because it tends to draw attention. My workflow, I think we'll, yep. Then we're going to embiggen this a little bit. Like that, and then over a little bit, and we'll doctor this as needed. Actually, that might be good. Let's decrease the angle on this because I can see this becoming problematic. How and where did I do that? There we go. Okay. I'll give this a little bit of the old rule of thirds-ish treatment here. My workflow for publishing. Sometimes I put a little one of these guys here. Next.js and MDX. Content creation, my workflow for publishing new articles. That's great. Okay, we need something over to the right. I've been using ChatGPT for this a little bit lately. That's where this came from. Sometimes you just get an idea and they roll out really well. See, a lot of these actually came from there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, ooh, let me get rid of all those extra tabs. Okay, so make me a square image of an endless factory of monkeys typing on typewriters in an SNES pixel art style. Let's try that. Might take some massaging, but that's a good place to start. Can you simplify it a bit? Don't just monkeys. I can zoom in on this a bit too. Nice. I actually really like that. That's great. Can you do one? Let's do it with a different animal. With actually tanukis. Oh, that's fun. I like these guys quite a bit. Okay, great. So we'll grab this. We'll drop it in here. We will shrink it down. Zoop. To around that size. And oops, in this case, we're going to give it a small radius. Maybe we'll crop this guy a little bit too. Seems like there's some wasted pixels at the top there. And we'll expand. Maybe shrink a little bit. We gotta get the sizing right here. This is where the angle of this helps create a little bit of contrast in background. I don't love that. Don't love that either. Let's go a little bigger. Too big. I'm kind of feeling for here is like balance. Like this feels gargantuan now. There's too much just solid pink there. So we're just playing around with size and proportion, trying to get this feeling right, and covering all the details that I'm trying to cover up here. We'll try that. I think this would look better if they were sort of offset a little bit. I don't know how to describe that. Oops. Okay, one more, but this time use a whole bunch. Tanukis, monkeys, elephants, tigers, pigs, rabbits. Just kind of playing around with ChatGPT to get it to generate something that will get people's attention. This thing is really just the like visual clickbait. Oh, that's freaking phenomenal. That's great. Okay. We're gonna just place one with the other. Tremendous. Okay, great. That's great. Love it. That's lovely. Okay. Nice. And now we can shrink this down a bit. Move it over. Get all these sort of sizes right here. Oh, what did that do? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And actually, I think I might make this vertical because the pattern above looks really nice in retrospect. Okay, great. So we're going to export this guy. I just do a 1x export to PNG. Let's see, cover, art, content creation. The title here doesn't really matter. Do like that. I'm going to come to squoosh. I'm going to squoosh this poppy into two different formats. So we'll do JPEG. You can see here I'm gaining 81% file size there. So it's like way smaller this way, and then 85% with WebPs. We'll go to Cloudinary. Oops. Log in real quick. I've got to make sure I like this slug here. Yeah, that's great. Okay, come on. Log in. Go to folders. We'll go to posts. We'll go to new folder. Create this folder. Drop this guy in here. There's probably a non-manual way to do this, but honestly, it's so quick, I've never really been irritated by it. So I haven't automated it. Now if I go to localhost 3000, there we go. This guy needs a description, should be excerpt. Love it. Okay, cool. We got that. Ooh, calling tags are missing in the root layout. That can't be right. That can't be right. Usually that means I have a close tag missing or something like that. That's actually a relatively new bug for me. What are we talking about here? Come on. Might be because I renamed this file. Oh, I didn't rename this file. Hello. Along the way here, we're going to do feet. New post on content creation. That. This hierarchy is a little funky. We need after I publish to have 2, and then, okay, your turn. Here's the thing. Works great for me because I built it around my own preferences. As you're designing your workflow for publishing, take advantage of the things your brain likes. Do you prefer to write all at once? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Next is grab a random posts slash, let's do, is it real? No, okay. Here you go. Nope. No, that's not a great one. Post slash self-healing URLs is a pretty detailed thing. Throw on word wrap here. I'm going to grab a screenshot of this baddie. Go into Figma. And then we're going to come into here and nuke all of this, paste in my screenshot. And we'll add some visual intrigue to post. Squoosh. Grab it here. Actually, I only need this as WebP. Go into Cloudinary, close this guy, upload the new thing. I'm going to call this writing screenshot. Copy that, hit save, and then we're going to drop an image in here. Okay. We'll come in here and give this a refresh. Oops. And grab and link to that page. See if that worked. Looks a whole lot like this. Okay, great. All right, I think that's all there is to it for this one. I might actually want to break this up into right in Markdown. Article needs a cover image. Commit and merge. Commit. Go to PR. Merge and publish. Yeah, we'll call it publish. Commit. PR. We'll call this commit, merge, and publish. I like that. Maybe I'll grab a nice screenshot of Figma here too. Get weirdly meta on them. Images really help people to get through a post. This is like not a trivial thing. I'm doing this kind of as a last minute thing, but it really does help. Okay. Call this Figgy. Go over to Cloudinary one more time after squooshing. Oops. Okay. We'll squoosh that. We'll go over here. We'll do one more image. If a page is all text, people just aren't going to work their way through it. Article needs a cover image. Image. I use Figma. We'll link there. Check one more time. And let's publish this branch. Turn off send mode. Publish this branch. Create pull request. We'll generate a whole thing for it. This whole plus thing. This feature used to be nicer. This is dumb. Okay, we'll just create the PR. I will come in here, grab a screen cap of this. Importantly, get the Vercel thing in there. Call that pull request. We're going to delete this, replace with this. Actually, this should be Okay, cool. Get a better image going. Oh, my build failed. That's so annoying. Pages index. I think that's the only one. Okay, sweet. All right, now let's get this into a screenshot. Screenshot into the post. Post into the post. Export, save. Off to the browser one more time for a squoosh. We will do that. Do that. Do that. Come back to Cloudinary in the other browser. Upload a squishy guy. Edit this. Put this image into the post. Great. Do this one more refresh. Amazing. Your turn is a bad CTA. Go on your process. Fix a better subhead. Okay. Sync these changes off. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to get this thing merged and published and shared probably tomorrow during the workday, because Sunday afternoon on a holiday weekend is going to be a low time for traction anyway. Yeah, feels like a good one to wait on just a little bit. So I'm not actually going to merge this one until tomorrow. And that's going to be the end of my live stream for today, where I went and wrote a damn post. I went a little over my intended hour, which honestly felt good. Things start moving quickly once the ideas flow. That's what it looks like. If you're interested in doing this for yourself, I think you should. And if you've watched this live stream now or in the future and you're interested in publishing things, I fully encourage you to go do that. It's fun, it's interesting, it's thoughtful. You get people from all over the place showing you how to do things better, and that's what I love about this stuff. I'm going to write additional things in this series about content creation, where I share all of the things I have to say about content creation and the stuff I do along the way. This is one step in the process, and frankly, I started in the middle, and that's okay. So that's going to be the live stream for today. Hey, look, in the meantime, be excellent to each other, and I think my new sign-off phrase is going to be, go give them hell. So with that,